Mic check 1 2. It's the Y2K Collector, and I had to do this video from the road because I probably won't have time to do it when I get home. But today has been a very busy day, absolutely milking the last day of GameStop's 4 for $40. Now today may not be the last day, but I know that usually GameStop will launch a new promotion at the start of the new week, which today's Saturday, so that means tomorrow would be the start of the new week. So just in case, decided to go ahead and just see what else I could find, and there were a few gems that I happened to run into, and then some games that I'm not too sure whether or not I'm going to keep, but we'll go through them all. The first game being 88 Heroes on the PlayStation 4. Pretty decent game. This is like a 2D, basically like a 2D platforming game. Pretty decent. It's one that I had seen in the past, one that I thought about picking up. Just never really got around to getting it. Now actually have it in the collection. May keep it, may not. It's a PS4 pickup, but we'll see what happens. So 88 Heroes on the PS4. All right, and then the next pickup was Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I am a fan of the Marvel vs. Capcom series. Wanted to go ahead and add this one in because I have Marvel vs. Capcom Ultimate. Got that on the Xbox, just didn't have the Infinite. So went ahead and added this one to the collection as well. All right, and then another Xbox One pickup was the Sonic Forces. Picked this up pretty much 50% off on this one. Got it for $9.50. Took advantage and went ahead and got that. So just another decent pickup on the Xbox. Nothing too crazy. A lot of these pickups, like these first three pickups, were ones that I made just to be able to complete the deal. Now we'll get into some of the ones that I actually wanted to get. The first one being Tekken versus Street Fighter, or Street Fighter versus Tekken on the PlayStation 3. This is one that I had a while ago, a long time ago. Decided to get it back. They did have it complete in box, so wanted to go ahead and add that back into the collection. A really decent pickup on the PlayStation 3. Then went ahead and picked up a copy of Nier. This looks, I don't know much about this game, but it really does look like a really cool hack and slasher from Square Enix. It might be an RPG, I'm not sure. Y'all can let me know down in the comments. But this one looked pretty decent, complete as well. So definitely wanted to add that into the PS3 collection. Not bad for $9.50. All right, next up we have another fighting game. Picked up Tekken Tag Tournament 2 on the PlayStation 3. So this one is another fighting game. Got a bunch of fighting games today in the pickup, so we'll definitely be getting some fighting action in on the PS3, but decided to add this one into the collection as well. Always been a fan of Tekken. And then found another copy of Tekken Hybrid. So actually wound up being able to use some of my points on this one. So got this one for roughly around 17 bucks. Tekken Hybrid is a really cool game. Whenever you can find it complete in box, really decent condition, definitely go ahead and try to snag it. But went ahead and picked this one up, added that one into the collection as well. Then next we have Mortal Kombat on the Xbox 360. This was complete. Went ahead and added this one in. Like I said, just a bunch of fighting games I was able to run into today. Then picked up a copy of Super Mario Galaxy. I actually had a case with all of the inserts in the manual for Super Mario Galaxy that I picked up from the thrift store. But when I opened up the case, it actually wasn't Super Mario Galaxy. It wound up being like some type of like Call of Duty game. So the good thing is that, and this one did not come with any manual or anything in it. So the good thing is that I'll actually be able to complete my Super Mario Galaxy copy. I'm just going to take the disc out of here, and then I'm not sure what I'll do with this case. Maybe I'll just, I don't know, maybe repurpose this case or sell this case, not sure. But I am going to be able to complete my copy of Mario Galaxy. Next up, we have a copy of Fallout New Vegas. I actually found a copy of Fallout New Vegas with the actual slipcover on it. That's the one that I'm going to try to go back and get. Hopefully, when I go back to that GameStop, they'll still have it there. If not, it is what it is. But I'm going to see if I can find it. But yeah, Fallout New Vegas, I've heard a lot about this game. I've seen a lot of people talk about it, and I've never actually played it or tried it out myself. So this is one that I'm actually looking forward to seeing if it's all that it's cracked up to be. Okay, we got another fighter for you here. So it's Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. Another interesting fighter. I feel like I picked this up from one of my local thrift stores like years ago for like $6 or $7. This one came in at $9.50 again, with GameStop's promotion. So took advantage of that. A lot of fighting games today, but definitely ones that I'm interested in adding back into the 360 collection. Found some PS2 action today, some complete in box PS2 action at that. Got Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. This one I just got at regular price. It was $9.99, so there's really no promotion on this one. But I was shocked to find it complete in box at one of my local GameStops. This is one that they always get a lot of trade-ins for like Gen 6 games and Gen 5 games. So I frequently pop in there just to see what they've got in. And this was one that they had there, so I definitely went ahead and snagged this while they had it. Then they also had this copy of Samurai Showdown Anthology. So this one was one that I was shocked to find. Again, whenever I see these like fighting games, they never really have the manuals. So I picked these up because they were complete. And so if I'm able to find a game and get it complete, I'm definitely going to snag it up. So pick that one up as well. This was part of the 4 for $40, so took advantage there. All right, and then we got another fighter. So Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. So this was another one, another fighter that they had there. Again, complete. I'll definitely snag them up if they're complete. This was $9.50, so not bad. Not a bad deal in my opinion. Went ahead and got that as a part of the promotion as well. All right, and then last but not least, I got this copy of Street Fighter Alpha Anthology. So another big fighter here added to the collection. Again, complete. These aren't like super expensive or super rare PS2 games by any stretch of the imagination, but it's always just interesting to see these games at a local GameStop, and it's always interesting to be able to get a decent deal on them. So yeah, I mean, a pretty solid day there when it comes to just finding some pretty solid titles. Then I had one more pickup, which I thought was pretty sick. This one was really dope. Walked into one of my GameStops and they had this bright red PS3 controller, original like OEM controller, which was pretty tight. I'm always running into PS3 controllers. And a lot of times, like I'll run into like, obviously like the standard black. A lot of times I'll run into the blue, but I rarely run into the red PS3 controller. So I was pretty stoked when I saw this at the local GameStop. The analog sticks felt pretty responsive. They weren't like loose or anything like that. So I went ahead and grabbed it. Also because it came with the charger. A lot of times when they sell these like PS3 controllers and PS4 controllers, they never really come with the charger. This one came with the charger, so I went ahead and took advantage of that there. So all in all, a pretty solid day. All of everything that you're seeing here ran me roughly around $150 or so. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep everything. There may be some returns. I gotta see. I don't know if I'm going to be keeping like the PS4 and the Xbox One stuff. I'm really just trying to like use GameStop for their retro stuff, like Gen 7 and older. So PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 generation and older. Really not trying to do too much Xbox One hunting or PS4 hunting, even though I did get some PS4 games earlier, which I'll talk about in another video. The car is a mess. Had my daughter with me today. We had Chick-fil-A, so I'm about to go clean the car, get all the Chick-fil-A junk out of here, and do some cleaning. But definitely glad with what I was able to find. Let me know what you were able to find out in the wild today. It's the Y2K Collector. Hopefully you're having a great weekend. Take it easy.